Are you there, God? It's me, Dominic. Wait, that's not the name of this movie. How's it going, fellow cinephiles? This is Dominic from Film Overload, the channel where we talk about movies, pop culture, and everything in between. Once again, I saw a double feature at my local movie theater, and the first movie that I saw was a movie that looked pretty interesting, judging off of the trailer that I saw earlier on in the year, and that is Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Now, I do have a disclaimer. I have not read the book that this film is based off of, so I went into this movie completely new, completely fresh. I had no idea what the story was about until I saw the synopsis on my movie theater's website. And because of that synopsis, I had to check out this movie, and boy, was I not disappointed. The best comparison that I have for this movie is Bo Burnham's 8th Grade, just a little bit toned down, just slightly. The movie follows a young girl named Margaret and her journey through adolescence, while on top of making a move to a different state where she feels like her life will be an absolute travesty because of the move. And through some interesting supporting characters in this movie, Margaret experiences the pressures and the stress of growing up, not only mentally, but physically as well. And this movie, we've all seen it before. It is the typical coming-of-age film where we see the protagonist grow, whether physically or mentally, and in this movie, you experience both. Which made the character really interesting and really charming. I really thought that the movie really dives into that awkward stage in life that we've all been through, which is adolescence. It's that time of life where you really don't know what the heck is going on, but you know there's a reason for it. And this movie perfectly captures that, in my honest opinion. In my honest opinion, however, the main highlight of this movie is the performance of Abby Ryder Fortson. Everyone knows her as Cassie Lang, probably from the Marvel movies, but she has come a long way from the Marvel movies, kind of like Margaret, so I can see why they cast her. But without Abby in this movie, I don't think this movie would have worked. And that's where casting plays a massive part in a movie. Abby had the charm, the charisma, the talent, a very talented teenage actress, in my honest opinion. She is really, really solid in this movie, and she captures that innocence of adolescence perfectly, like to a T. And I really, really thought that she was the main highlight of this film. Again, I don't think this movie, personally for me, would have worked if it wasn't for Abby in the title role. Now, the supporting characters in this movie played also a major role as well. Rachel McAdams played Margaret's mom really well, I thought. It was nice seeing Benny Safdie back in the movie again as the father. Kathy Bates is great as always. I mean, even the kid actors who played the kid characters in this movie were really well done as well, and I thought that really the supporting characters in this movie really added that layer of charm that this movie has throughout the entirety of the duration. The entire cast here really puts on a solid performance and really keeps you interested in the movie's main messages and themes. Now, there was one major flaw that I had personally with this movie, and just to reiterate, I have never read the book, so I went into the movie completely new and completely fresh to the story and its main messages and ideals. But the one flaw I had with the film was that at certain points throughout the course of the movie, it really kind of gives you a little bit too much information all at once. There are scenes in here where we get some information which push the story forward, and then there's other scenes where you get a bunch of information all at once, which is kind of off-putting for me personally. I was kind of off put by the information that they gave me all at once throughout the course of the film. Maybe if they smoothed out just how much information that they gave you all at once, it would have helped the pace just a little bit. But overall, I don't think it really affected the entirety of the movie as a whole. But overall, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret is a really charming film. Sure, there is that one flaw that I had with the film, but that really didn't affect the movie as a whole overall. This is going to be one of 2023's best coming-of-age films, if not the best coming-of-age film of the entire year. Is it perfect? No, but it is super charming and very funny at times, which made it one of my personal favorites now of the year 2023. So that's it. And if you liked what you see here, guys, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and turn on the post notifications so that you guys can get notified every single time I post a video. You can follow me on Letterboxd, which is right here. I post all of my movie reviews on Letterboxd as it helps me keep track of movies that I have watched, movies that I haven't watched, and movies that I will watch. And I think you guys would benefit greatly from this app and this website if you are indeed lovers of cinema like myself. As always, guys, happy movie watching. Take care.